Well, good evening. Thanks for sticking with me. This is my last daily video. Some of you may be thankful of that. But I'm here to tell you what happened on day 5 and to give you a very brief summary of the whole 5 days in total. So, day 5, how much weight did I lose? Well, another £1.5, which is absolutely fantastic. So what have I lost in the whole 5 days whilst I've been fasting? Well, you'd be pleased to know, in total, £11. Yes, I'll repeat that again. I've lost £11 in the space of just 5 days. 5 days, £11, which is absolutely amazing. I didn't know whether I'd lose that amount or whether it'd be more because I've never done it before. So it's lovely to find out that I've lost £11. And do you know what? That is absolutely fantastic. Now, it's not just been about weight loss, it's also been about bodily detox. Because when you go on a fast, there are lots of things that happen in your body, and you may remember in a previous video I talked about autophagy. Autophagy is where the body, when it's in starvation mode, it goes within. It looks around your body for dead, decaying and diseased and dead cells, all those free radicals, the proteins lying about that are unused, and it eats them basically. It cleans them up. Now, why is that good? Well, it's because all the dead and decaying cells, etc., they're the things that eventually turn cancerous, and we don't want to get cancer. We certainly don't want to get cancer, no, because that's an awful disease. So the good thing about fasting, whether you fast for a whole 5 days like I've been doing, excuse me, or whether you do intermittent fasting, is the fact that the body will clean itself up. A statistic that I gave you in an earlier video was something along the lines of people who regularly fast 1 day a week and at some point in the calendrical year fast for a whole week will have an 80 to 95% less likelihood of getting cancer. Now, 80 to 95% less chance of getting cancer, it's worth doing, isn't it? Because cancer is a nasty disease. How have I found it in general over the 5 days? Well, I'm not being a big head, but do you know what? Because I set myself the challenge and I just wanted to achieve. Yeah, with I've been resolute and I've shown great resilience, and I just basically didn't want to fail. I didn't want to fail myself. So I've actually just cracked on with it, and I found it relatively easy. I must admit, Friday, because I knew I was going to eat Saturday, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I was going to have for my breakfast on Saturday morning. So I did start to think about food, which made me feel a little bit hungry, but you know what, it wasn't a massive issue. In fact, today I had a very small breakfast, a very small lunch, just a little bit of soup for lunch, and a slightly more substantial evening meal. But you've got to do that, because after fasting for 5 days, you can't just go out and ram loads of food down you, because you've not been eating for 5 days, your system's not ready for it, and you don't need to overstretch that stomach when it's had nothing inside it for 5 days. So that's just a word of warning. I haven't had a poo again. So I had a poo on day 1, which, having come off the back of 2 months of eating a poor quality, typical British diet of mush and crap, I did have a poo on day 1, of course, but then day 2, day 3, day 4 and day 5, no poos. In fact, today, a day after my fast is finished, I've still not gone to the toilet. So I'm sure once the food that I've had today, a very small amount, once it works its way through, it will be on its way out soon. Tomorrow probably. So next week, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to carry on the fasting. I'm not going to carry on doing a 5-day fast. I'm going to go to intermittent fasting, which means I've decided to do every other day. So I'm going to fast on Monday, eat Tuesday, fast Wednesday, eat Thursday, fast Friday, and then eat at Saturday and Sunday. Look, we're all social people. We're out with family and friends at the weekend, out with eating, what have you. You know, you don't want to be fasting over the weekend. We're all social beings, and Saturday and Sundays for most of us are a really important. It's an important social event, isn't it, for us? So yeah, it's come up to 5 minutes. I am definitely going to finish before the 5 minutes is up. So do you know what? It's been an absolute success. On that note, all I'm going to say now is be inspired by my videos. If you want to do it, do it. But you know what? Thank you for following my videos and for watching. And I'm going to go now. good mental health to you all. Thank you.